Hello, 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 hello. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are excited today. Have had a good start to your week. Maybe. I am joining you from my CreativeLeeYours studio. Really appreciate you coming and joining me this afternoon. So let's talk about the February 2020 Paper Pumpkin Kit. I'm really excited about this kit and I've had a lot of fun with it. So I don't know if you're new to Paper Pumpkin or know what Paper Pumpkin is, so I'll give you a little bit of an overview about that as we look at this as well. Okay? Perfect. So I am going to go ahead and get started. Hopefully a few people will join in, and if you've got any questions, just let me know. All right, so I am going to go and open my box. Now, I've already torn into this. So normally when your Paper Pumpkin comes, just recently, they now are shrink wrapping it in plastic to protect it from the environment. So when your kits arrive, they are not wet, the insides aren't damaged, and everything's in good condition. So you would remove the plastic wrap, and then when you open your box, everything's wrapped really nicely in some blue tissue. So I'm going to show you the tissue. So this is what the tissue looks like. And it's all very pretty. It's all wrapped nicely. And when you open up your tissue, then the contents inside are also shrink wrapped. So you are going to find, once you open all that up, you're going to find your handy dandy instruction sheet, which tells you about what the intended projects are supposed to be. There is pictorial guides to help you put your projects together. Stampin' Up! Also posts a video each month, which I also share. And then on the back, it's going to give you the information about what's in your kit and some resources to find some alternate information. So inside this month's kit, this is the Lovely Day kit, and each kit comes with an exclusive stamp set. I'm going to slide my box over so that we can see this. Okay, I don't want you to be having a hard time seeing it because of the kit contents. So you've got a exclusive stamp set. When I say exclusive, I'm not kidding. You cannot order this any other way other than inside your Paper Pumpkin kit. So you get the kit, you get the awesome stamp set. Yay! I love that about it. Then inside your box, you're going to have your sheets of die cut elements, your envelopes if it's a card kit, your card bases, all kinds of goodies. So this particular kit had lots of fun die cuts, and I love these especially. It's a foam, kind of like our dimensional dots, but it's got a rose gold element to that, and they're just gorgeous. If you have any embellishments that are needed, those are in the kit. You're going to have your stamp ink, your stamp and spot. So this is, sometimes there's a spot in there. Sometimes if your kit takes markers, you find a marker in there. So that's going to vary a little bit from one kit to another. Most of them do have a stamp and spot. And in case you didn't know, hi Kay, hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me. In case you're new to Paper Pumpkin, the stamp and spots are a different color every month for 12 months. They won't repeat. So within a 12-month period, you'll have 12 fabulous ink spots. And these work really great with your Stamparatus as well, which we can talk about another day. So you've got your baby ink spot for each kit. Okay, so let's look at what this kit was intended to make. So I'm going to move this stamp set out of the way as well. So the projects that this kit was intended to make are these. So there's this lovely card here. I love this one's my favorite. It's got kind of a fun fold element where this tucks in here. So I've stamped the inside as well as the outside because I like to do that. So that was one of the intended projects. A second project is this one here. So this is a pre-printed that has some shading in it, and we just stamp the image right over and layer that. So super cute there as well. And then this is the third one, and I haven't been opening them. That one I left blank. That one I stamped a little bit of a flower in. So you've got your elements here. So these are awesome projects. This kit makes 9 cards, so you get several of each one. So each month, I also offer a tutorial bundle to my subscribers for some alternates. So these are some examples of some alternates. They may or may not be in the tutorial bundle. I am just going to show you some alternates that I've made. So this is one I posted on my blog the other day where I cut apart one of the card bases and brought in some additional cardstock and took one of the elements and die cut it to put that together. So super cute there. This one uses one of the envelopes, the inside of the envelopes, where we cut apart the envelope and then stamped some. I really like the detail. I don't know if you can see that. So this detail there was created with this stamp here, which is the cake, to create stripes, and then stamped the flowers there. So I don't know if you can see that. And then I watercolored these in and fussy cut that out. And I used an old clear Wink of Stella that was kind of dried out. And so I've got a little bit of shimmer left from that. So I think that's just gorgeous. Okay. And then this one, I love how this one turned out. So this one has, hopefully you can see that, I embossed the images in copper. And then this twine I pulled out from one of our card kits. I am posting that, I think, next week. So you'll see all the details on that one. So perfect. And then here's another one that I've already shared online as well. So cut apart one of the printed card bases, pulled in some vellum elements from another previous kit, just to change it up a little bit. So you can make your kits exactly as intended, or you can do alternates, whatever makes you happy, which is one of the beautiful things about Paper Pumpkin. All right, so one other thing that came in the kit that I want to talk about was a little flyer that talks about the coordinating product. So this stamp set was designed to coordinate with the Happy Birthday to You celebration stamp set. So this set you get for free with a minimum $50 purchase. And there are also coordinating dies that you can purchase as part of the coordination product that will be available through the end of March. So if you are loving your kit, you can take it a little further by getting the coordinating stamp set and dies, which is awesome. Love, love, love that. All right, another thing I wanted to point out on this flyer is that it talks about next month's kit. So March is our anniversary, birthday, however you want to call it. We are 7 years old in March, which we love, which means we've been having wonderful Paper Pumpkin projects for 7 years. Each March, Stampin' Up! Does something extra special with the kit, and there will be a free stamp set, an additional stamp set. So they usually make this fabulous and fantastic and something you do not want to miss. So you can see here by the flyer that will be a specially designed box as well. So this will be one you will be so sad if you miss. So today is your last opportunity to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin and get the March kit. So if you don't want to miss it, definitely go in and subscribe. I will leave a link in the comments so that you can click right on it and get started. Now, if you're already a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and you're not subscribing through me and you want to get the bonus tutorials that I have each month, you can go into your Paper Pumpkin account, and when you scroll down, it will show who your demonstrator is. And if you do not have one, if you edit that and select me, I'd love to have you join. The other thing I wanted to point out about Paper Pumpkin is you have options on your subscription. You can subscribe each month and be billed each month, and your subscription will go on until you choose to cancel it. And you can skip a month, all that fun stuff. But right now during Celebration, you can also earn Celebration rewards with a prepaid subscription. So if you want to get this lovely Happy Birthday to You stamp set to coordinate with your Lovely Day Paper Pumpkin kit, you could choose to go out and purchase a 3-month prepaid subscription, and you will earn 1 level 1 Celebration item. So you could get that stamp set for free. You could also choose to do a 6-month subscription. The awesome thing here is that you can choose either 2 level 1 or 1 level 2 celebration items, and you start to save money here when you do the prepaid subscriptions. So you will save $1 per box. So that's awesome. The big daddy is the 12-month. This is what I do every year at Celebration. I go ahead and renew my subscription for the next 12 months. So I get 4 free celebration items at a level 1 or 2 level 2 celebration items. I save $2 per box, plus I get the host rewards that go along with this. So if you are interested in this and would like me to help you get your order placed, just let me know. All right, ready to craft a little, let's go ahead and put together a project that I've made. So here's another alternate project that I've made, and we made this in our Forget-Me-Not Club. So I do have a monthly card club. There is a personal face-to-face version of this club, or you can join online for either the tutorial or a product option. I can share that link in the comments as well if you're interested. But this was the bonus card. So any of my subscribers that attend the Forget-Me-Not class, be it online or face-to-face, get to make a bonus card. So this is the card we made this month. So I'm going to show you how to do this one. I think it's super fun and very pretty. A nice birthday. You could change your sentiment, make it for an anniversary as well. So the first thing I did was I started with a crumb cake, half a sheet of crumb cake, and you literally just cut the 8.5 by 11 cardstock in half, and there's a card base. And you can cut it either way. So this one, I cut it the pieces like this, and I just cut it right down the middle at 5.5. So that's my card base there. So my next layer is something that I textured. So I added texture to this crumb cake layer, and I didn't write down my layer sizes. I will share that in the comments as well. I apologize for not having that ahead of time. This will be in a blog post later. I don't think I've posted this one yet, but I will share that as well. So this texture came from this 3D stone embossing folder, which is part of the Power of Hope bundle, which is also free with a celebration purchase. This is a level 2, so it would require a minimum $100 order to earn this, but it is free. Yay, love free. So we added this fabulous texture to the layer with that embossing folder. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down. I'm going to use some dimensional dots, so let me grab some of those, and I'm just going to pull off some of those and put that on the back here. Alrighty. I go through a lot of dimensional dots. I don't know about you, but I love having all of the layers. All right, perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that down. Somewhat centered. If it's not perfect, that's okay. It's handmade. We're allowed to have some things off a little bit when we're making something handmade. Okay, so I've already pre-stamped this layer here, but I wanted to show you how I added this fun bloom of color in here. So I just got a dauber and a little bit of Petal Pink ink. See if I can get all this in the camera for you so you can see it. And I'm just going to add some ink to the dauber, and I'm going to just add a little bit of color right to that flower. So you can add as much or as little flower as you want, or color to the flower as you want. So I'm just going to put a little bit on these smaller flowers as well. It's okay if you go outside the lines. It doesn't matter. It's just pretty, right? So that just adds a little depth to the layer. So I really like that one. So we're going to go ahead and layer this on our Grapefruit Grove cardstock. Now, Grapefruit Grove is one of those cardstock colors that will be retiring at the end of this catalog. So it's part of the In Color 2018-2020 collection. So if you have any colors that you love in that collection, you want to go ahead and get that cardstock, that designer paper, markers, re-inkers, all that good stuff. You want to go ahead and stock up on it now, because when the retired list comes out, which typically happens mid-April, they will go fast. So we will run out of those items because they are while supplies last. So my recommendation is go ahead and get them during celebration while they're very readily available, and you can earn free stuff at the same time. So I've dimensioned that on. Next, I'm going to add my sentiment layer. So I've already pre-stamped again on this one, and I'm going to add this terracotta tile ribbon. So I've stamped in terracotta tile. I'm just putting adhesive along the top and bottom of this. I'm going to lay this down to give that nice scallop edge. And did I grab any scissors? No, I did not. So I'll grab these, which will work just fine. These are my ribbon scissors, a little bigger. All right, so that adds a really nice texture as well as that scallop finish to your sentiment. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to the other side as well. If I can get that to adhere down good. Perfect. And then go ahead and trim away any excess ribbon here. And I got a little excited on this end, so I'm going to trim a little bit more. Perfect. All right, so now we're ready to adhere that to our card front. So I'm going to run my adhesive so that I'm hitting the cardstock as well as the ribbon, kind of straddling it. It's a little difficult to put adhesive directly on ribbon. Sometimes it will resist it, but because I am straddling the cardstock, I'm getting a little bit on both. Hopefully you can see that in the camera. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this down. Great. All right, so let's add some finishing touches with some of the basic adhesive sequins. So I'm using the Petal Pink sequins on the Petal Pink cardstock. I just wanted a really subtle appearance here. Awesome. So that finishes that off nicely. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the inside. So for the inside, I've done the same thing. I stamped my Petal Pink cardstock, and I'm going to go ahead and layer it on another piece of Grapefruit Grove. And these are the exact same size on the inside and the outside. That way it makes it super easy to not get them confused. Lay that down, perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this flat on the card inside. I'm using up some old Fast Fuse if you still have some. That is what I've got today. All right, perfect, so that's in. So my card is done. How fast and easy was that? And it's beautiful, and I'm ready with a stack of birthday cards that I can send out as needed. So I hope you enjoyed this project today, and will come visit me again. I'm going to start going live every Tuesday at 12:30 Eastern Time. The topics will be different each week, but the beginning of each month I will talk about Paper Pumpkin so that you can see the previous month's kit and some of the alternates I've got going on, and we'll make a project together. So thanks so much. Have a great Tuesday. Talk to you soon. Bye.